Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and you join me today for the very first of a new series of Festival Tycoon. Yes, a game we last saw back in April 2021. It has now only just been released into early access. In case you're interested in dates, on the 27th of September 2021, so it's about a week ago now, I think, as of the time of this recording, and it's yours for the very reasonable price of £9 in British money, which I think I've seen someone say €10, so it's probably $9–10 in the States. So whatever it is in your local currency, it's a very reasonable price indeed for a tycoon game where you play the manager of a music festival company, and it's up to you to create music festival sites like this one in certain environments. You're given a field, a space to play in, and you build your music festival and you decorate it, lay out the stage, provide all the facilities and all the rest of it, and then once you're happy with that, you sell tickets and the bands turn up, hopefully, and you have a fabulous time at a music festival for a day or 2 days or however long you decide it lasts. Anyway, before we get into it, I do need to give you a quick heads up and a thank you to Chris from Future Friends Games, who offered me the promo key to the game so that I can be here with you and show it off and perhaps encourage, inspire, or tease you with the game. See if you might enjoy it, see what you make of it, and just get some of your feedback on what the game looks like. Now, as you can see here, I actually started this with basically a blank canvas. We've got a kind of Stonehenge thing in the middle, and a few rocks and trees scattered around, and basically a green field. And I have already sort of laid out the basic site arrangement I've done so far. If you've seen my previous videos for this, when it was in an early beta stage, way back in April, I do take quite some time building and laying things out, because basically I have no idea what the heck I'm doing. I'm just putting things down in a field and hoping they will all work together. So to save you the prolonged embarrassment of watching me try and build a festival site, I built this one already. I will, I'm sure, do another build from scratch in a future video, and I'll probably time-lapse that one because it does take me quite some time to build these things. Anyway, what have we got? We have a small entrance, which is here. That's this thing here. Yeah, small entrance. It tells you that there, you see. And that's where the people come in, having got off their bus at this stop here. Now, this is one of the things that I always struggled with, is getting people from the bus stop into the festival in an orderly fashion. So I think we learnt when we saw the game last that it's best to give them a kind of route, a channel to go through to get to the entrance, which should keep them in an orderly fashion and stop them complaining before they even get into the festival grounds. So we've done that. We've placed out some campsites for your ordinary visitors, tent area A and a tent area B. We could name these actually, but I'm not going to, with 48 and 48 visitors apiece. And as you can see at the very top here, it says I can take 96 visitors in total. Now, that was something I decided to do because of the bands I was going to be hiring. So we'll get into this now before we sort of get on with the rest of the build kind of thing and running the festival. I initially had slightly smaller tent areas, so I was around 64 maximum visitors, but then I looked in the band browser here to see what the band's requirements were. And one of the bands I was hiring, you can see when you click on them what their requirements are. So these guys don't want to start before 1 o'clock, and they also would like to have an RV backstage for resting and relaxing in. Now, the requirements you must meet, the needs you should if you can, and you will get a sort of reputation bonus. They'll be happier with you if you can meet their needs, and they'll be slightly less pleased with you if you don't meet their needs, but they should turn up and play regardless. Now, one of the bands, not these, one of these, no, not you either. What I'll do, let's go to my day planner, because I've already scheduled my event. Now, one of these bands, was it you? Yeah, you. I was looking through the sort of festival I wanted to play, And what I decided was, if we go back here, was because it's a small site, this first one you play, I've only got a small stage. So when I went to the band browser here, I didn't choose the genre. I looked for stage size here. So this is one of the great things about the game. You can filter and see information in lots of different ways. And if you've been following any of my other videos, you know I love being able to view data and edit it and sort it and look at it in different ways. But anyway, so this has a whole set of filters on to make selection of the sponsors, which we'll come to in a minute, and the bands that much easier. So we could select here, I just want bands that will play on a small stage. And this is all them. And I've realised that one of the best genres for small stage players was the rock genre. So we then cleared all that and said, okay, I want to look at the rock genre, and that gave me this here. And I would go through all of these, and as we saw, one of them, my headline act, as it turns out, in this upcoming festival, wanted 95 visitors. So I then had to go back to my site here and just rearrange my tent areas so I could actually accommodate 96 patrons, guests. So it's probably a good idea, before you sort of commit yourself to a certain site design, is look at what the sponsors and the bands require and make sure you can fit their needs. So for example, a number of the bands wanted RVs. There was someone wanted a green room, which is this box here. Yeah, that is a green room. Yeah, a small one. Yeah, so that meant I had to have some sort of backstage area. Sponsors, it's a very similar thing. You get a set of sponsors here. You can filter them by, will they give you more money? Will they give you a free building? Will they hire a band? Will they support a band coming in? So again, just looking through this, I was thinking, will they give me a fair amount of money? They don't require too many sponsor points, and I'll mention those again in a moment. Will they give me a good band? And the sponsor I picked was Rational Drinks. If I go into my sponsor browser here, is this it? Do you tell me what you want? Yeah, so they would provide me with that Mega Bend band for free. Excellent. And they would give me 18 grand, which wasn't a huge amount. It was fair enough, and it allows me to build my festival site. And the only request they had was I actually have Mega Bend, don't get the name wrong, actually assigned to a stage, actually playing in the festival. So that's fine. Now these request points, these sponsor points that we saw here, no, it's in this one here, this number here, 83, 78 or whatever, is how much advertising they will require in your festival site. And what you do is you assign their banners to various assets in your festival. Like on the ATM, it'll have a sign on it saying, you know, sponsored by Rational Drinks in this case. Likewise on the gates or on billboards that you put around the site, like we have here. So that's the stage signage, Rational Drinks. And I do have a couple of billboards here. I have a very big billboard here. And that gives them points, as we saw here. So the large billboard satisfies 40 of their points. So you just need to make sure that your sponsors are assigned to a number of assets, a number of locations in the festival site, which add up to their required number of points. If you go beyond that, there is a good chance, I think, of getting a better reputation from them. So they'll be happier with you and more eager, that's how I understand how the game works, to sponsor you for future festivals. Of course, having large billboards doesn't please too many people. That sort of detracts from the beauty of this lovely sort of Stonehenge site. So what you need to do is apply scenery to your site to make it more attractive. And one of the things the game has, so you can sort of judge how scenic it is and how happy your guests will be, is these heat maps. So we've got a heat map here for the noise. Yeah, the tented area is going to be quite noisy. Actually, one thing we've got here, these are some of the facility buildings. So that's waste management, security, I think. Yeah, is that security? Oh yeah, the bouncers. Yeah, that's the waste management, and that's the medical centre. So presumably there's a bit of noise from them. They also detract presumably from scenery as well. I'm not sure what we can do about noise. Can we put up any assets which will block the noise out? Good question. Let's go into build mode and see. So let's have a look at some of the decor options. Whole variety of bushes and dirt. Oh, and chairs. Why would you want a chair? And you can see here in the little pop-up, as you hover over the asset, it tells you what its attributes are. So a chair gives you 0 noise, 0 scenery, and 0 environment. Whereas the flower bed gives you 0 noise, 0.25 environment score, and a 0.3 scenery, which is nice. What I'm looking for though is something that might give me a minus on the noise. Is anything going to do that? Shipping containers. Okay, yeah, cool. Tables. Trees. There you are. Trees give you a -6 and -0.6 on the noise. So if we put some trees down here, which variant shall we use? You can't really see them here until you place it. A cypress, a willow, a pine. Okay, we'll take those and we'll place them perhaps along here like so. Just there I think will do. Place them down and look, immediately noise has been reduced. So that's nice. That's good. Something else that we might want to address is the scenic quality of the festival. Yeah, it's not very scenic here, not when you've got waste management there and you've got the food and drink outlets in the centre there and all the rest of it. Oh yes, and this campsite here is very close to the entrance. So perhaps actually we could put some trees there to reduce the noise, and that gives us an environment and scenery score as well. That's quite good. So it does that. So we'll pick the trees, and can we put them along here? Interesting that it's not giving me the variant option on here. Again, reminder, this game is still very much early access. So if I come out of there, oh, hang on, no, let's try something. If I click here, it says build settings. Right, that's better. Yeah, I don't know if that, I'm not sure why that turned itself off, if it did or not ever. The fixed scale is the, or is it fixed separation? It's the separation. That's that distance between them. That's better. The fixed scale makes them bigger or smaller. Nice. We don't want big ones here. So we'll take you and the cypress. Oh, you're nice. The willows. Yeah, we'll put a couple of willows up here. Can we do that? That's good. We'll put you there. And how does that improve? I need to get out of the build mode. And there. So, oh, noise has been reduced a lot. Scenery is quite good. There is no trash at the moment, thankfully. There's nobody here. You can keep your festival really clean and tidy by not having people visiting it. Yeah, that's maybe not quite so good. Okay, well, what I want to do is improve the scenery, and we should have options to do that. These decorative options will certainly do that. We've got various sculptures we could put in. Elephant, you're a little bit on the large side. Spider, giraffe. What would you have for a rock festival? Easter Island, a shark. You could have that there. Not sure. Or rocks. The sculpture gives you a lot of scenery. The rocks somewhat less. Pumpkins. Okay. We could do that, I suppose. Yes, that's quite good. But another way that we, if you remember from my first videos, if you haven't seen them already, I do go through the full build process in that, though in those earlier videos back from April. But obviously the build mode is slightly different to what it is here. But the basic mechanics are the same. What I'm looking for are lights. Can I search for lights? Oh, I can. The floodlights, they look better than they used to. The light change. Light change. I always love these because they really give you a nice scenery boost. Look at that. That's fabulous. It's gone green. It's not just orange or yellow anymore. It's lovely. So put you there. That's it. So people will love camping there under all these lovely multicoloured lights. And likewise, I think, if I turn it around. Unfortunately, yeah, I'm playing different games at the moment, all of which seem to have totally different ways of handling the mouse in terms of rotation and moving. So apologies if I get horribly confused. And yeah, take some time getting my map orientation right. Okay, that's cool, I think. That's nice and scenic. The environment, that's okay, I think. Noise, we're always going to have some issues with that, I think, but there you go. Okay, now in terms of facilities for the guests, I've got a couple of drinks and food counters. You'll notice there are circles around these, and they show you the area of influence or their usage, which I believe means, again, I'm no expert on the game. I have played it on and off over various points during the year, and I'm trying to keep track of the Discord and Steam forums, so I'm sort of a kind of abreast of what the game's doing. So yeah, so guests within this area will use these facilities if they need a drink or some food or whatever. And likewise with the toilets, this toilet block here, that has fairly wide coverage, whereas these individual toilets have a much smaller radius of operation. The ones to bear in mind particularly are the service ones. So we've got a medic tent here, which unfortunately we're now in the middle of the day, so the lighting is much brighter. That I think covers this whole small festival, whereas waste management covers almost everything apart from the entrance gate here. We'll leave that. That can get dirty. Unfortunately, what it does mean is that when you try to assign someone to clean an area or deal with an emergency, a security emergency perhaps, people getting rowdy, for example, you can only send them to places within this radius. So certainly on the larger sites you'll need to bear that in mind, exactly where your buildings are. So if we go, this is our security. Yeah, security pretty much covers the whole area, which is fine. That's good. You can of course have multiples of these buildings. If you need on a larger site more waste management or more security, then you can put them in strategic positions around the site. What I want to do here is I want to increase some of the facilities for my guests. So what we're looking for is actually hygiene. We don't actually have any toilets within the band, within the backstage area, so we'll put one in here. Okay, and you just need to take account of where the arrow is pointing, because that's the entrance, that's where people get into it or get out, whichever. And also you can, if you want to, this is a toilet, always use a small grid, ignore the grid. Oh, this little icon at the top here switches to line mode, which means I can draw several of them in one go. If I click that, there it is, separation. I can sort of spread them out in that in a whole line, like so. So it just makes placing a lot of facilities that much easier. And I didn't want that toilet there. That's a silly place. Actually, it's not a bad place for a toilet, but no, we don't want it there. Now, I think in one of the beta builds we did have an option to move assets. I may be wrong, but that doesn't exist in this one, in this particular build. So we're going to have to delete it. Now if I hit that delete key, that doesn't do anything. Can I hit? I've got the demolish button there. Or there's a demolish option within the build menu if you want to use it down there, the bulldozer, the traditional bulldozer. Anyway, a toilet. We want to place one in here for the backstage. We'll put you there. We'll put two in there, because we're going to have quite a few bands turning up through the day, so that's fine. Now what we have got in terms of food and drinks, we have got here, this is a, what is this? Is this a food outlet? It is is it going to tell me what it is? It satisfies thirst. So this is a drinks outlet. Now at the moment, because I don't have any VIP bungalows, because I wanted all the space to be made available for ordinary festival goers, I've just got a campsite. I don't have any VIP visitors. I've got no room for them. Again, that might be something that sponsors or bands require, VIP guests. So you can actually assign certain assets for use by VIPs only. But I don't have any, so I'm not going to do that. Right, so we'll try an alcoholics drinks stand here. We'll put this perhaps around here. And we use the space bar to rotate it, or shift and space, as it says. It's not shift and space, it is control and space for a smaller rotation, like so. Or shift to rotate it the other way. So those little tips always come up, which is quite handy. No, I want to send you that way. That's it. So we'll put you there. Okay, and the food option. Yeah, we've got variants here. Do we want a speciality food outlet? That costs me more money. As you can see, the placement costs of $360 as opposed to $240. And it costs me a lot more to run. I think we will stay with our standard food options for the moment. Does this one tell me what it is? Food. No. No. It satisfies hunger, but it doesn't tell me what it is. And I can't remember what it was when I placed it. Could be a pizza. I don't know. I don't know. It'd be nice if it told us that. What do we want? Pizza, burger, donuts. Oh, donuts. Why not donuts? Shift you round that way slightly. That's cool. That's good. Yep, that is excellent. Right, so what else do we want on here? We want places for people to sit and eat their meals. Right, I think we've got enough seating in. I've placed a number of randomly placed chairs and tables. We'll see if people use them. There are also assets, the relax areas, which I've placed here, along that, so they're outside that. It's going to be nowhere near enough for the people coming to the festival, but, you know, I've shown a little bit of willing to get it done. Now, we've got only one activity at the moment in the festival site, which is a darts board game thing. Again, it'd be nice if it, I mean, you can tell it's a dartboard game there, but I think it would be nice if it actually told you in this what it, oh no, it does, darts, it does say darts there. Yeah, so some of them obviously it's clear what it is, whereas this is just drinks. Perhaps if you named them when you placed them so you could remember. Alcoholic drinks, and that's just food as well. Yeah, perhaps I should name things actually as I place them. What was I thinking of? Oh yes, another activity. That's what I was thinking of. So we'll get rid of relax from there. What we're looking for is not hygiene. We're looking for activities. Oh, shops. Oh, I haven't done these yet. Merch shop. Yeah, ought to have one of those, I suppose. Where can we place this? Can I place it? I can place it there. I'm just worried about it getting in the way of the drink stand there. That's the trouble. Okay, I've placed it. There you are. It's done. Yeah. pathfinding might become an issue here. I have a feeling, but okay. So we now have our festival site ready to go. So AjaxFest production of AjaxLive 21. We have our bands scheduled here. Not there, that's the sponsors. Here's the band list. So again, I just basically move them into this table. Again, if you've seen my earlier videos, you'll have seen this happen. If you want to check that out, just go back to one of the earlier videos from April, and you can see how this bit works. That hasn't changed much, but again, I think it has been slightly tidied up somewhat to make it smoother and easier. Well, actually, one thing which is good, which I noticed a little while ago when I was preparing this festival, is on the band browser. When you're working out who you want to play, if you realise you don't have quite enough bands to make up, say, a 2 or 3 day festival, you want to mix the genres. That's always a dangerous thing to do, because a genre rating is a positive for your festival. So if you get bands of a similar style throughout the festival, then you'll get a better rating and a better response from your visitors and the sponsors and everybody else in the game, as it were. But if you were to book, say, a hip hop act for a folk festival, they might not work very well together. The bands and the audience might not kind of, mesh. Now this latest update does include a way of working that out. So if I go to one of my rock bands here, the description, get rid of that. This little icon here at the top, this record, this disc, shows you how sort of compatible the different music genres are. Now this band is a rock genre, so if we come here, click here and go to rock, you see they're 100%. Other rock bands, they're happy to play alongside. Metal, they're quite good, 85%. Folk, interestingly, again 85%. This is how I'm reading this, to be honest. I haven't read any description of how this works, so I'm kind of assuming there, so I might be wrong. I'm assuming this is how compatible they are when it comes to the genre rating for your festival. Whereas a hip-hop act, or even worse, techno or EDM, would not go down well with a rock festival crowd. And obviously vice versa. So that's a really nice addition. And if you feel like knowing what the band sounds like before you book them, click on the play icon here. Well, that's nice. Whereas a Victoria's Desk Mountain sound a bit like this. Heavy. Now apparently you can change the names of the bands, but I don't know how you do that. So yeah, if and when I find out, I will show that off for you. Anyway, the festival ground is ready. We've got ticks here. We have met all our band's requirements. All our sponsor requirements are met, all fulfilled. And so this is the play button. This is where we go to starting our festival. So have we built all the accommodation? Have we got entrances? Have we got a stage? Have we got good quality buildings? Is the scenery pretty enough? You've got lights. What more do you need? And a few trees. Partners. So all the bands and all the sponsors' needs are fulfilled. We'll get the festival going and see what happens. I need to actually sell tickets first. So tickets first, yes. Early bird tickets. We need to sell those. So market analysis, let's find ticket price, early bird tickets. Okay, now we've got a maximum of 96 possible guests or festival goers. If we, actually the early ticket should be cheapest, shouldn't it? But if we say, I'm looking at the estimated demand here, if we take that to 85, okay, and the actual ticket, this is very expensive for a one-day festival, isn't it? It really is. Okay, so that's the market size, and it reckons I can get perhaps 85 to 130% on that for that price. Okay, let's see if this works. So I will sell Oh, how many early bird tickets do I want to sell? Sorry, this I need to do this. It's been a while. Been since April, more or less, since I last played this. Oh no, right. The price here is how much it costs me to sell the tickets, not the actual price of the ticket itself. So if we say 28 tickets, okay, let's try that. Like, this is it. Selling tickets. Are we going to sell them all? Are we going to make our money? We are. We sold them all. Excellent. We've made £6 already from the early bird tickets. Okay, and the ordinary tickets are $310. And I think we're good to go. Let's play this. So here we are on the start. Oh, good. The entrance works. People are queuing up properly to enter the festival. Again, it's simple figures, simple animations of the people, but they work. They work in this. It's the art style thing. It may appeal to you, it may not particularly, but I think it really works quite nicely. What's going on? Oh, they're taking photographs of each other. Ah, it's so neat. And obviously now queuing up for the toilets. Clogged pipes. Oh no, right. Is there a speed control here? Let's turn that to pause. Right. I think there is a key for pause. So we've now got a message here. Clogged pipes. Does it tell me where that is? Oh, it's there. You've got the little icon above it. Yep. So that one doesn't operate, so we need to get our janitors out to fix it. So where's you are janitors? Okay, so select all agents from this base. Okay, where are they? Oh, they're hidden behind the lights. It's very tight and cramped around here, isn't it? Okay, we'll just send one of you out, I think. So I picked one of you. Can I send you? Where's the clogged toilet? To there. Have I done that? Clean, or I can clean it just for money. Right. What I want to do is see if one of our janitors can go out there to clean it. Now, this is a mechanic that's been changing over the development of the game. Let's see if I can work out how it goes. Send a worker to position. Right, sending one worker. Cool. Right, we will send you here. Nice. So how do I get the game to go faster? It's Tab and P for controlling the speed. That's cool. So we're used to Tab from Transport Fever and Transport Fever 2. Now, has my janitor cleaned up does the janitor clean the toilets, or is that... Ooh, there are different types of... Now he's cleaning up the rubbish on the ground, but I don't think he's cleaning the pipes. So I think there's actually a slightly different set of people, service or mechanics. I haven't actually got any of them on the site. Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? Right, what I want to do is send another janitor round here to clean all this rubbish and junk people have been leaving when they're buying food and stuff. Are people buying goods from here? Oh, we do appear to be making some money from that. What about the food? Yeah, we're in profit on the drinks and the food. Oh, broken. Something's broken. What's broken? Oh no. Oh, that, yes. I do need a repairman. We don't have any of those. That's the one thing about the game. You've got to make sure you've got all the buildings and all the facilities ready in place before you start the festival. This place is getting very dirty. I need more janitors out here cleaning this up. So I've got you there. That's fine. And I'll get you going again. Oh no! Brooklyn Pollard is injured. So where are you? Select medics. Select medic. Okay, hold on. What's going on here? Medic. Sending 4 workers. Okay, we'll send all of you. There you are. Have you been dealt with? Oh, things happen. It's so quick. So I keep pressing the space bar for pause, and it's just not the right key. Right. So yeah, I should have remembered from when we played this last time that you do need repair people. Okay. So I'm having to pay to repair all the things that are breaking on my site. Who are you people? Oh, you're a visitor. What are you doing back there? You shouldn't have been able to get through that. Darn it. Yeah. So I have set this gate here. When you build gates, or some of the facilities as we saw, you can set them to VIP only or band only if appropriate. So that's what I've done here. Oh, actually, there's a point. I'm not sure I made these toilets band only. VIP, no. You can't make them band only, but they're behind. Oh, lack of fencing there, you see. That's the problem. Ordinary visitors are getting in. Darn it. Right. Okay, you must refill the alcoholic drinks. Restock that. That's cool. Gosh, it's kind of hectic, isn't it? It's this running a festival. Okay, let's move on till the band start arriving. They'll be here in about an hour and a half, and we'll see what they need. And here they are. The first band are arriving. I didn't need to set up a separate band entrance, so that's fine. They're all coming here. Right. So it's telling me that band have arrived. Suit Industry Video is now on location. Select a member to welcome them, and be sure to provide a backstage RV if needed. Right. Do you guys need an RV? I'm not sure you do. I can't see the band browser here. Can I see the schedule? That's the schedule. Yeah, but it doesn't tell me what they need, does it? Here. Okay, and I don't know if they need an RV or not. For use by no band assigned. Oh, do you require an RV? It doesn't say they do. Right, so we'll welcome them in. Where are you going? Oh, another gap in the fence. Oi. Yeah, my slapdash approach to festival security. There's a gate there. For the... Oh well. No matter. Oh, hang on. What's... Pause this. What was that red icon for? Band member. Oh, assign a backstage RV. Right. That will be that one then. Yes. Right. I think what I did when I added bands to my roster, when I booked them, that if I could afford to, I would buy out some of the needs I couldn't meet. So I think I had 2 bands that wanted an RV, but if I gave one of them enough money, they would say, oh, okay, we don't need the RV after all. So I think we should be okay by assigning them to it. Nobody else should have an issue. That's cool. Everyone's loving taking their photographs. That's nice. If I press F1, the UI disappears. That's nice. Good. Yes, I'd only just discovered that. So that'll be useful for taking... Oh, another band is arriving. Useful for taking photographs. And who is this brave bunch of musical fellows? Oh, it says here, backstage RV not required. Welcome the band. Hello, hello. Right, we've got another broken toilet. There you go. Yeah, I need to work on my fence placement. Repairing that. Oh, heck. It's all go here, isn't it? So we will repair that and we'll restock the drinks. The photo booth is out of stock of whatever it needs to be stocked of. You guys, yeah, welcome. Gosh, these people are so hungry and thirsty and wanting to take photographs of each other. Everything's getting out of stock. It gets expensive. Oh, we have a band on. Right, let me just pause this and get myself into a good viewing angle. There we go. So who are you? I don't know. I don't know. Who's on? Oh, who cares? Everyone's having the time of their life. Watching these people. Excellent. Does it tell me who's on? Oh, someone else. Ah, this is the Mega Bend. They've turned up. Where the heck are you? There you are. You don't require anything either. Welcome them. So who's using the green room then? Oh, do you not assign the green room? Ah, it's just people just use it as and when they need it. That's all right. How's our social feed going? We never expected a merch shop. This is awesome. Excellent. It's very dirty, apparently. Wow. Okay, a fair amount of negativity, unfortunately, on the social feed. Satisfaction. Ooh, oh. These guys are livelier. Oh, they are very lively. If I pause this for a second and I just sort of get a better view, just in case I want a screenshot. You know, that sort of thing? Even the janitor, even the cleaner is enjoying it. That is splendid. That's a cool sound. There is a way of looking at the schedule on here. Was this here? Oh, yeah. So what's the time now? The time now is up here. It's 15:24. So, okay. A couple possesses telephone are leaving soon. And a suit industry video will be turning up at 4 o'clock on the main stage. And look at this. The crowd is already eager to get in and enjoy this. They're loving it. That is most splendid. Where's the janitor supposed to take care of this area? Oh, this is a cool sound. Loving it. And all the music has been created especially for the game. So Johannes, the developer, has established a talented team of artists and musicians. A small team, admittedly. He is the sole developer of the game. Oh, this is a mosh pit, isn't it? Pretty much. I've lost the sound. Why have I lost the sound? That's curious. Okay, wasn't expecting that. It's a long 2-hour set, this. So. As I must have hit some key which upset it. Oh, there's an issue with a fight. Right, can I pause the game briefly? Right. So where's that? There's a fight going on here. So what we need is... Oh, yeah, that's not good, is it? So we need someone from security to sort that out. Executing. Good. Will one person be enough? Actually, I need to get the game running. Oh, there's a bar going along there, which I think tells me how long it's been going for. No! No, we've got lots of injuries. Oh, heck. Select medics. I'm going to select all of them. Yeah, the whole squad. You can come here and deal with that. Oh, this is terrible. The fight obviously went on too long. Perhaps I should have got my team out there sooner. Speed controls appear to be a little bit off there. Oh dear. They don't look well. Have they resolved the issue? Oh, it looks like they might have done. I hope. The toilets are out of stock. Presumably, well, I'm not going to ask what they're out of stock of. Ooh, so much. Right, and I think that is our festival over. The musicians are packing up. Where's my schedule? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, Mega Band are departing in an hour or so. And that's it. Oh, another issue. Where's the security? Go. Security. Where's security? Go here. And another one. No, I don't know what's going on there. I think I had this slight issue in the earlier build of the game. I just wasn't quite quick enough. All the bands have gone, and the punters are turning in for the evening, for the night. Oh dear. Regular visitors have a minus 0.1 satisfaction rating. That's not so good. This may not be the most successful festival, but you know, we'll make money. We can only get better. That's the thing, isn't it? If it's not great to start with, you pick up and learn from your mistakes. Okay, the festival ends at 4 o'clock this evening. 8 hours to go, or we could close it now. And I don't think we lose anything by doing that. We shall see. We'll just fix the final few things. There you go. Close to end it now. There you go. And let's see what the result is. And our festival rating was 10.21. We got so many points. Visitors, 96. We got points for that. Satisfaction wasn't terribly good, so we lose a few for that. Our profit was 38 grand. That's nice. That's good. We started with mere 7.5 grand. So with 18 or something I got from the sponsor. That's not bad actually. Plus, yeah, that's I'm impressed. 5 bands, all the needs were satisfied. Loads of points there. Sponsors, yeah, I only had the one sponsor, and that was kind of deliberate because I didn't need all that money for such a small festival, and I knew that if the more sponsors you have, the less points you get. And points apparently still make prizes. So, number of stages, we got that. So, yeah, 8,270 points we got. Company scores. Am I on this list? There I am. Yes. So this, out of all the other people playing and logging their scores so far, someone's achieved 131,000. That's just showing off, that, isn't it? So I've done a very respectable... Actually, no, I'm not. That's the top 6. Yeah, so I'm down here in the 300s. Okay, well, it's my first festival. What can you say? And glitch clearing. This is the site. I renamed it to be AjaxLive, but the name of the site was here. And I think this show harness is a different one to the developer. I might be wrong. Would be interesting if, yeah, he's not the best scoring on this side. So I've again managed 278th position. Okay. And the bands. Oh, getting reputation increases for all of them. That's quite good, actually. So what was there was a negative here. Oh, it's the popularity of the band itself has changed. So Mega Bend aren't quite as popular as they used to be. Whereas some of these other bands, I mean, which one was this? Lawyer Persuade Product in particular did really well at AjaxLive 21, so their reputation has certainly increased. And they've become more expensive by 8k. Darn it. Change in stage size? No, they're all staying the same. I like the data we're getting from this. Sponsors? Yeah, I've got an increase in reputation from them, which means I won't need as many sponsor points if I use them for future festivals. So they won't require so much advertising space. Like it. And here we are. My reputation is currently 10. I've gone up. Excellent. My operating costs were that. My company balance. Yes. Right, so what's happening at the end of this festival season? Sort Stand Trip have signed with a new label. Party Attentive Union's Mansions escalated. Was that one of the bands I had? I'm not sure. Joined a cult. I like all this stuff. Personalisation of the game, basically. It's giving you some extra background. Ooh, Clearwater Drinks. Their sponsor have been losing money. Ooh, wonder why. And another sponsor apparently hates music. Well, that's good to know. More sponsor issues. Wow. Okay, so my company details. So this is where we are. Excellent. Right, so that's it for my very first festival here in Festival Tycoon. Thank you so much for watching this. If you've enjoyed this, then please do let me know. A little bit of a like would be lovely. Even better, if you've got anything to say, either in terms of the mess I've made of running a festival or anything about the game itself, then please do let me know. Drop a comment drop a note even in the comments box below. That would be awesome. And of course, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, you could do that now. And that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play series. But from me, Ajaxpost, here in Festival Tycoon. Until the next time, bye bye for now.